Good morning. I'm Thomas Buchanan. I have just 2 days left on a viewer challenge. I had a viewer contact me. Let me get my sheet of paper here. I had a viewer contact me 17 weeks ago. He said, look, losing weight anybody can do. Keeping it off, people can't do. I said, I'll take you up on the challenge. He said, 17 weeks ago, he said, if you can maintain between 220 and 230, that range until December 31st, and you wake up December 31st weighing 220 or above or 230 and below. He gave me a 10-pound range. He said, I will start my own water fast January 1st, 2024. I have 2 days to go. And I'll be honest with you, yesterday scared me because I dropped to 218.6 yesterday. I mean, really? I figured I would have a problem on the high side staying below 230. I never dreamed I would have a problem staying above 220. I'm pleased to announce today that as of today, I am at 220.2. I am just barely above his minimum of 220. And I've already told him he's going to lose the challenge, and he's aware of that because I've told him, start preparing now. Clean out your cupboards, get rid of the cookies and the cake and the ice cream and the pizza and the soda and the coffee because you're not going to need any of that. Oh, I've also told him to throw out the potato chips, which is my weakness. I mean, even today, you put a bag of potato chips in front of me, I could eat that bag in 15 minutes. I mean, just shovel it in. So, since I do not update on Saturday and Sunday, I do not update my channel. And Sunday is the great weigh-in. I will let you know what I weighed in at December 31st on Monday morning. Now, for you folks on maintenance, you folks doing the water fast, you don't have to worry about this because you will not be eating food. You will not be drinking. Stay on your water fast. For you folks that are on maintenance, as I am currently, what's coming up? We got through the Christmas parties, the office parties. We made it through Thanksgiving. Now what's going to be thrown at us? Well, New Year's Eve. What do we do on New Year's Eve? I mean, this is America. What do? We party. How do we party? Food. Alcohol. Everybody's got to have a glass of booze. New Year's Eve, everybody's got to stuff their face with food on New Year's Eve. Use caution. What does the body do? How does the body react when you consume alcohol? Now, I know it's New Year's Eve, and I don't mean to spoil your fun, but learning how to eat, Learning how to maintain your weight. It's an art. And in order to maintain your weight, sometimes you have to maybe not do what everybody else is doing. So let's talk about alcohol first. What does the body do? How does the body react to alcohol? What does the body do with alcohol? Very simply this. For every glass of alcohol you consume, and I don't care if it's beer, if it's wine, if it's hard liquor, I don't care if it's champagne, pick your vice. Alcohol is alcohol. The body will take the alcohol that you consume and it'll flip it and it will convert it into what? Sugar. How does the body process sugar? It turns it into fat. Once it turns it into fat, what happens? You gain weight. I can't make it any more simple. So if you are going to consume alcohol, New Year's Eve, let me suggest this. When someone shoves a glass of alcohol in your face, take the glass. No. Take the glass of alcohol. Pardon me, I've got a little bit of a flu bug, but graciously accept the glass of alcohol. And wait till the ball drops and everybody salutes the new year of 2024. And I want you to take not more than one sip. Take a quick sip of alcohol, not a gulp. Take just a quick sip of alcohol. There, you've toasted the new year you've celebrated. And then promptly take your glass and go set it down. It's all about moderation. Now you may say, well, I want to drink the whole glass. Well, that's your choice. Go ahead and consume the entire glass of alcohol. Just understand the body is going to take that alcohol, it's going to convert it into sugar. What does the body do when it converts it into sugar? It changes it into fat, and you gain weight. So if you must drink, and I understand that during certain social situations, as in New Year's Eve, everybody shoves alcohol in your face. Take one sip. What do we do New Year's Eve? We eat, eat, eat. Watch the quantity of food that you eat. It's okay to eat a small appetizer, and that's it. You know, use the excuse, say, "Oh, I'm full. I don't want any more food. Thank you. I appreciate you offering." I mean, be gracious to your host. Again, it's all about moderation. It's all about watching the quantity of food that you consume. I mean, that's it. Enough said. Now, let me tell you how your old self would have done it. When someone shoves a glass of alcohol in your face, you would have consumed the entire glass. Maybe 2 or 3 or 4 glasses of alcohol. You want the buzz. You want to feel good. You want to feel happy. When someone shoves food at you, hey, it's New Year's Eve. Celebrate with us. You'd consume the entire plate. It's your choice. It's you're making a decision. Do I eat all this food? Do I consume all this alcohol that's being shoved at me? Or do I make a decision to limit my alcohol consumption to 1 sip? And do I make a decision to limit the amount of food I mean, that's why I don't care if it's a birthday party and they're shoving birthday cake in front of you. If it's Thanksgiving and you've got the turkey and the stuffing and the 3 pies and the mashed potatoes and gravy. I don't care if it's Valentine's Day. That's the next big thing coming up. What does everybody do on Valentine's Day? They go out and eat. I mean, again, I've said it often and I'll say it again. We celebrate with food. So, this is a lifestyle change for you folks on maintenance. You're never going to consume the quantities, the volumes of food that you used to eat. And if you poo-paw me and you say, well, I'm not willing to do that, then you're accepting the fact that you're going to be fat and obese for the rest of your life, and they'll probably bury you in a double wide casket. And if you're okay with that, then go have 6 glasses of booze for New Year's Eve and go eat 3 or 4 plates of food. I mean, it all comes down to, do you want to be skinny? Do you want to lose weight? Or do you want to eat yourself to death? Do you equate happiness with food and food with happiness? If you do, go be happy. This is not the channel for you. The people who watch me. No, I've done the lifestyle change. I no longer eat cookies and cake and potato chips and pizza and ice cream and in the quantities I used to eat. I just don't. The main problem with people, I recently told this to a police chief, and he said, "Oh my goodness, I got to write that down." And he said, is that a Thomas original?" And I said, "Sure it is, and I'll give you permission to use it." I said, "Most people have the BMW disorder. They bitch, moan, and whine about everything, but they won't do anything about it." You have a decision here, New Year's Eve. So stop bitching, moaning, and whining about your weight and do something about it. Start a water fast. And, the number one, it's been like this for years. The number one New Year's resolution is this year, this is going to be the year I lose weight. And that lasts for, about a week. If you're lucky, you hang in there for 2 weeks, and then you go back to your old ways of eating. The old ways of eating are gone forever. You will no longer consume an entire hamburger or cheeseburger. You will no longer go out and buy thick crust pizza. You will no longer consume ice cream in large quantities. And when you're in social settings, i.e., Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, New Year's Eve, birthday parties, you are no longer going to eat like you used to eat. And I'm not telling you anything you don't know. I'm just telling you something that you need to hear over and over and over and over. And to the viewer who she said, I thought your idea was stupid to keep track of my weight on a daily basis on a sheet of paper. She said, I thought that was the dumbest thing that you've ever said until I started doing it. And she said, the first week I wasn't impressed at all, but she said, I continued because you said to keep track of your weight. She said, about the third week, I hit a wall. I hit a plateau. She said, about the third week, I got discouraged. And she said, I got my sheet of paper out and I looked at how far I had come in week 3 and week 2 and week 1. I looked at how much I had lost. And she said, that little sheet of paper really did encourage me. I mean, I've hit plateaus where I neither gained an ounce nor did I lose an ounce for 3, 4, 5 days. It's no fun not to lose weight. It's no fun to gain weight, but you want to lose a little bit every day. And you sit there and you go, what am I doing wrong? You're not doing anything wrong. Your body will drop on down and continue to lose weight after you overcome your plateau that you're at. And that's why I have you track your weight on a sheet of paper. Because, we all get discouraged. When I get sick, I gain 5 to 8 pounds every time I get sick. Every time I catch a flu bug, cold, I don't care what it is. I gain from 5 to 8 pounds. Yeah, it's like religion. You can count on it. Well, how do you not catch a cold? You can't. There are some things you can't control. But even when I'm ill and I catch a cold or I catch the flu bug, I get my trusty sheet of paper and I look at it and I look at how far I've come and I say, this is a minor roadblock. It's a minor speed bump. Look at what I've done so far. And when I overcome this flu bug, I will continue my weight loss. And so if I gain 2 or 3 or 5 or 8 pounds because of the flu bug, it doesn't faze me. I've been at this now. In January, it will have been 4 years. I've been at this now almost 4 years, water fasting on and off and flipping to maintenance on and off. And I also received a report from a gentleman, supposedly of me asking for a donation on my Patreon page. There are a lot of scams going on, more than you know. I have never once asked $1. I have never once asked you to support my Patreon page, nor will I. I do not have a Patreon page. I do not want your money. I want your viewership. And, like, subscribe, click the bell notification if you want. I'd appreciate you reviewing my updates. But I don't have a Patreon page. I will never ask you for $1, not one penny. I can't emphasize that enough. This is a teaching, learning channel. This is a teaching, learning tool that I hope you will take to heart. I am walking the walk and talking the talk every day, and you're watching. I do not want your money. Save your money. Keep your money. And if anyone sends you anything from supposedly me asking you to support this channel and donate to a Patreon page, it's a scam. I don't say that, I guess, often enough, but I appreciate your viewership. Actually, and I've said this many times, instead of clicking the bell and the subscriber button and all that, if you would send a link to my channel to your fat and obese friends, that would mean the most to me. I have people from around the world that watch me. And to that point, I also had another viewer contact me and said, "Don't you ever get dressed? I'm tired of seeing you in your robe." This isn't a fashion channel. I wear what's comfortable. If you're upset over my robe, then you're getting upset for the wrong reason. Move on to the next YouTube channel, because we don't need you here. I wear what's comfortable. This isn't about what I wear, it's about losing weight. And I'm going to end with this. Think about it, because, New Year's Eve is approaching. I'm sure you're making your resolution. I'm finally going to lose weight starting January 1st. New year, new me, la, la, la. We've heard it all before. One day, you are going to wake up. You're going to stand in the mirror and say to yourself, today is the day. I look lousy. I feel even worse. My life sucks. I may not be able to control anything in my life, but I can start to work on my weight. And when you reach that point, when you draw a line in the sand and you say, I'm going to find what works for me, I am going to get my weight under control or I am going to die trying. When you reach that point and you wake up that day and you utter those words, then you have found the right channel. So this is what I want you to do. For those of you not on a water fast, I want you to pig out. I want you to get drunk New Year's Eve. I want you to consume as much food as you want on New Year's Eve. I want you to eat so much that you go home and you puke your guts out. I want you to drink so much that you're intoxicated at home. Please do not get behind the wheel of a car and drive drunk. But if you're in your own home, I want you to consume so much alcohol, you throw up all over the place. If that's the way you like to party. But come January the 1st at midnight, after you've done your final toast, I want you to step on the scale and weigh yourself, write it down, have a goal weight in mind that you and I are going to work towards. And then I want you to start your water fast January the 1st, 2024. For the first 7 calendar days, you are allowed no food, obviously, no coffee, no tea, no water, no nothing. For the first 7 calendar days, you're going to cleanse your body. You're going to purge yourself of all the garbage that you ate and all the alcohol that you drank December 31st. On the 8th calendar day, you're only allowed 3 glasses of 8 to 12 ounce glasses of water a day. That's it. No more, no less, just 3 glasses. And you're only allowed 3 glasses of water a day until you reach your goal weight. I want you to try this for 30 days. For 1 month, I want you to try water fasting. I want you to prove to you that this works. I want you to prove to you that you've got the discipline enough to lose the weight. I've already shown you over the past, 17 weeks, a little over 4 months, I've shown you that I can maintain a range between 220 and 230. I've shown you that you can keep the weight off. So do it. Don't talk about it. Don't think about it. You're going to feel like shit your first 7 calendar days, maybe even as long as 10 calendar days. And then this too shall pass, and you will slowly begin to feel better and better and better and have more and more and more energy. So what are you waiting on? Are you waiting for a sign? Well, the new year is about to start. You know, become a new you. Take me up on my challenge. I appreciate each and every one of my viewers. No, I don't expect you to watch me every day. It'd be nice if you did. I welcome your comments. I welcome your criticism. And for you folks on a water fast currently, congratulations. You've made a decision that will improve your life for many, many years. For you folks on maintenance, as I am, you've lost the weight. You know it works. Congratulations. And it did not cost you a penny. Oh, you had to be disciplined. You had to want it. You had to give up a lot of food that you enjoy. But you did it. You did it. That's what's important. That's all I've got. I promise not to update my channel for a whole year. I love saying that. I will see you next year. I'll see you next Monday. And next Monday, I am very confident that I will be able to get on the air and to say, I won this viewer challenge, and he has started day one of his water fast. And he didn't think I could do it. I love each and every one of you. I love your challenges. Let's make 2024 the best year ever. I'll see you next year.